Kerry Roberts, and I am a state senator for the great state of Tennessee. My first awareness of FGA was with Representative Dan Howe. He had gone to the FGA conference and he was telling me all about it, and I just thought, how come I didn't go to this?
Hi, my name is Tom Newell, and I'm a senior fellow at the Foundation for Government Accountability. I actually met Senator Roberts for the first time when I flew into Nashville to meet with our legislators there in Tennessee.
The reason I was a sponsor for the Freedom to Prosper bill is the same reason on everything else that FGA has put in front of me. Every one of their initiatives is something that, as a conservative legislator, I can totally buy into. And so when this was presented to me, I thought this is a no-brainer.
Freedom to Prosper is the idea that people have the freedom to work, but government has imposed occupational licensing, which serves as a barrier and basically becomes a permission slip for people to work.
We're trying to lower the licensing requirements so it makes the profession more open to new people.
Senator Roberts faced a well-funded opposition that usually is pretty influential at the state capitol. The League of Cities and all the different towns that like their own regulations and occupational licenses. Obviously, they're not like the fact that we were preempting them, and so they pushed back hard.
They see it as a barrier to entry to keep people from entering their profession. But we know what are good for consumers. It's to have choice. It's to have more people in a profession, so there's an increased supply. It lowers the price. It makes it more available to other people. With FGA, all of the resources, all of the investment that they've made in studying these issues and crafting solutions, I mean, it was kind of one of those things where this is going to be a great partnership for me because they've done so much work. You know, all I've got to do is be the front guy and, present it to the Tennessee General Assembly.
When the opposition would come back with questions or would come back with talking points that weren't necessarily accurate, we could get the accurate information so he could push back on that.
One of the great things that they did this past year for us is they hired Alexandria Honeycutt. And of course, she and Tom worked very closely together, and then Alexandria would come into my office and she'd say, here's where we stand, here's what I'm doing, here's what I need you to do.
Senator Roberts is a legislative success story because he's willing to tackle big issues, was steadfast and tenacious, and did the hard work necessary to get the bill across the finish line.
What FGA provides for me as a legislator is everything. I could not only count on them to have accurate information on the issues, but I could also count on them in our interpersonal relationships, because if you think about it, that level of trust is every bit as important as your trust or your confidence in how they understand an issue. I literally could not ask for anything more. FGA provided everything.